Now, the hologram we can't really see very well, and is probably done on purpose. There's a lot of rumors out there that this could be Hondo Ohnaka.
If Fry ends up portraying the supervisor in the flesh rather than just a voiceover for an alien, given he's almost 70, it would align with the theory that the supervisor is an Order 66 survivor.
Now, it's possible that At-Aten is yet another planet attempting to harness immortality for the Sith, but another possibility is that they are manufacturing Star Destroyers. Remember, in Rise of Skywalker, we saw this massive fleet of Star Destroyers rise up from the depths of Exegol. This seems to imply that the Star Destroyers were constructed on Exegol but underground. So possibly, however unlikely, At-Aten could be Exegol, but maybe they live on a different part of the planet.
I recognize every twisted peak. Skull Ridge Mountain should be direct.
Is this guy supposed to be Rael Averross? What? Hold on. That'd be kind of fucking cool, man. Rael Averross was Qui-Gon Jinn's apprentice before Obi-Wan. In new canon, he was basically like a pirate. Like, he did what he wanted. He smoked, he drank, he had sex.
And that's such an Emperor thing, to just have a plan in place for any sort of contingencies.
Skeleton Crew could be the place where the beginning of introductions begin. Imagine a group of young heroes, led by their parental figure in Jude Law, who gets lost in a ship and somehow stumble upon Exegol or in the unknown regions. All of a sudden, they're scrambling to tell everyone that they found the Sith homeworld, maybe that they even met Snoke or Palpatine. It would signal a real shift in momentum for this mini-world in between 6 and 7, showing that the Empire is well and truly still around, and it's up to the Skeleton Crew, along with Mando and everyone else, to stop them.
There is a character that was called Rael Averross. This was Dooku's apprentice, and this guy was essentially like the most maverick rogue Jedi that you'll ever come across in Disney canon. Okay, it's Disney canon. It's not any of the old stuff, unfortunately. But Rael Averross was actually a pretty interesting character, and he was a Jedi of Dooku's apprentice, and him and Qui-Gon would chat, and they would talk, and he smoked, he drank, he had sex, he did everything a Jedi is not supposed to do, and he kind of did his own version of being a Jedi. He was still a good guy, but he did his own thing, and he really, like, he was like the Dash Rendar of Jedi, essentially, okay? So,
and it makes us wonder why it survived and how the others were destroyed. If it did take place during the Old Republic, it is likely that Sith were involved. It could be that when the Sith Wars ended, it was Darth Bane who was responsible for the destruction of these crown jewels, but decided to spare one planet and keep it for the financial support of him and future generations of Sith.
Theories suggest that At-Aten's treasure could be part of a secret plan to rebuild the galaxy's economy. As for Captain Renaud's hologram, could he still be alive, hiding and waiting for someone to uncover his ultimate secret? What if this does link to the sequel trilogy, and this is somebody we know in canon that is helping Emperor Palpatine?
I don't want to say this guy is Rael Averross, but if he is an actual Jedi, then he could. They have made a character like that before, and this could be the closest thing to a scoundrel pirate with the Force. This could be Rael Averross in his later years. They want to take inspiration from that character. Not saying it is him, but they just want to take maybe some inspiration and create like their own off character. This could be like Dooku's apprentice.
And it could also pave the way for some pretty exciting cameos. Carson Teva, for example.
You want to work for the New Republic?
He's been in every single show set during this point in the timeline, yet he's been absent here. And Din and Grogu are now working for the New Republic. They've dealt with pirates before, so it's not entirely out of the question for them to show up either. If that happens, it could serve as a fantastic way to tease the Mandalorian and Grogu movie as well.
In my mind, Dooku never had an apprentice named Rael Averross. He never had an apprentice that ended up smoking and drinking and having sex in bars and clubs and this and that.
What?
But for this story, it does fit. So, you take that for what you will. Bro, just watch him be Hondo Ohnaka.